Hi guys, and welcome back to Momma Jess Knits. I'm Jess, coming to you from Virginia. Today is July 27th. It's almost 11 o'clock in the morning. And I decided I needed to jump on here and film a podcast because I have not done so in a little while. I think it's been about a month. And I was going to try to do every 2 weeks, but it just did not happen this summer. It's okay. You can find me on Ravelry, Instagram, Facebook, all under Momma Jess Knits. You can email me if you need to at mommajessknits@gmail.com, and I will put all that below. I have an Etsy shop, which I will link below, where you can get my hand-dyed yarns and project bags. Although I think right now there's only one project bag in there, but that will be changing here pretty soon. Anyway, let's get to it because I have a bit to talk about today. I'm going to start out with finished objects. I finished two. Oh, actually, I'm going to start with what I'm wearing because I watched Jilly, and she had her summer sock camp stuff on, so I'm sporting mine today. Thank you for the idea, Jilly. If you aren't sure what summer sock camp is an event that goes on during the summer. It is hosted by Kay of the Crazy Sock Lady, and this is my third year participating in it, I think. This year it's super laid back, which I'm enjoying because I have a lot of whips I need to get off the needles. But anyway, alright, let's get started. My first finished object is my Water Lilies socks. This is my yarn, Momma Jess Knits Yarn. And I've had these on the needles for a little while. Not as long as you're going to see some of my stuff, but I finished these. I knocked those out. Yay! And I put those up in summer sock camp. My second finished object, it's got dog hair all over it, is my Freckled Whimsy. This is from her Spells and Things collection, and it is the Fancy Flyer Hedwig from February 2023. Told you, I'm behind. I know it. All done. Alright. That's all I have for finished objects. I keep doing this thing where I get hooked on doing all my scrappy projects, and yes, I know it's been 3 months since I filmed a video on those. Hopefully, I'm trying to decide how long in between of those videos I'm gonna go before I film another video. So I have not decided yet. So I have just a modge podge of things, mostly socks today because summer sock camp. But I have been working a lot on my scrappy blankets and my Advent stuff. I started a new scrappy blanket, Advent blanket. I decided to do the Battenberg blanket, so I will share that whenever I do my all the scrappy things vlog. So, but let's get started on my works in progress. First, I'm going to take a sip of my coffee because I'm still drinking on my coffee. Okay, we're going to start with, now, most of these are the second sock, so this is kind of like a half-finished object slash works in progress. This is being housed in my knitting unicorn bag that I got from Molly of a Homespun House. One of her kits that I grabbed. In here, all right, so here's my half finished object. I'm not putting these on blockers, I'm sorry guys. So it is my Lolodidit, and this is when she was doing her Hippo. This is from Hippos for Little Celebrations Club back in August 2020. So I'm going through my stash somewhat. And this colorway, ooh, sorry. This colorway is Hippo for a Walk in the Garden. So I have one done, and I'm on the leg of the second. If you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen that I posted a picture of 8 bags. I had 8 bags that held projects that I'm on the second sock of. I finished the 2, so I'm down to 6 bags. So you're gonna see what's inside those 6 bags today. So yeah, I'm on the second sock of this one. I love all those tiny little speckles. I love Lolo's or Lauren's Hippo collection. Love it, love it, love it. All right, let's see what's next. Okay, being housed in the Knitting Soiree bag, library bag. Isn't that so cute? Are my Beach Days socks. Here is the first one. And this is my colorway, Momma Jess Knits colorway, with bright pink and bright purple for the heel and the toe. I currently don't have any of this in my shop. With it being almost having summer over, I probably will not dye up anymore this year, but who knows. And then I'm on the leg of my second sock, and I have a little ice cream cone gnome from Block and Lou. Alright, so that's, let's see, sock 4 out of the 8. Like I said, I finished 2 of them. Next up, being housed in a red slatey. Oops, sorry, I have a tin that she sent me. There we go. Red Slatey Creations. She sent me some stitch markers. I have being housed in a Dragonfly bag, of course. My Dragonfly socks. And I am also on the leg of this one. Alright. I think I have some Dragonfly in my Etsy shop. So, and then, okay. Being housed in my Patriotic Gnomes bag. I have, sorry, this is a bag that I messed up on, so I kept it. There we go. All right, let me make sure I pull out the right one. Okay, so this is my Red, White, and Boom. I finished a long pair of socks, which I have in here. I showed on the last episode. And then I decided that I had enough yarn left, so I wanted to make a shorty pair. So I got one done, and I am on the heel flap of the second sock. I just realized I should have put my red, white, and blue stitch marker that I got on these, and I didn't. Oh well, maybe next time. So I'm hoping by the next podcast I at least have these done, seeing how I'm on the heel flap. I mean, it doesn't take much more to do. I don't think I even showed this yarn on the last podcast, but I dyed up maybe 2 new colorways since my last podcast, and one of them was based off of this bag. This is my Watermelon Gnome bag, and I have one of my watermelon socks done. And I just barely have work done on the second one, but I have the cuff done. Ooh, gracious yarn. And just started the leg, but another adorable gnome by Lock and Lou. I think I just need to set up a monthly withdrawal out of my account to send her money every month, because oh my word, how adorable. It matches my stuff so nicely. I currently do not have any more watermelon sets in my Etsy shop, and I have the watermelon bag in there, but I'm going to be honest, I'm getting ready to take it down because I'm going to be doing a trunk show, and I'm going to take those to the trunk show, I believe. But I had this up, and I had a pre-order up for it for a while. But yeah, super cute. Next. Okay, so this is the last bag that I showed that has the last of the second socks in it that I want to do. Guys, I am so thrilled. I finally got my hands on a the scrappy thread. I finally got my hands on one of her bags. I love it. Love it, love it. I have all kinds of stuff shoved down in here, so I'm not gonna tip it over, but yeah, lots of stuff. Okay, so this is from the Rising Tide Fiber Co. It is Jellyfish Jubilee, and I ordered this to do Natalie of Knitty Natty's Love and Stitches sock week, and I completed my sock in a week. I didn't put it up for any prizes or anything, but I did finish the sock, and it is probably getting pretty blown out. I apologize, but I used like this raspberry-ish color for the cuff, the main colorway for the whole sock, and then the toe and the orange that came with the set. Love this. And I am just barely on the second sock. I have like 10 rows done of the cuff. My needles are wanting to wind around each other. Anyway, I'm not going to mess with it because I don't want a great big mess in there. So yeah, and that is the end of my second sock parade. If you guys are wondering what I'm doing, I'm shoving all my stuff back in my great big basket that I got from Maryland Sheep and Wool. Okay. So a while back I said that I wanted to do a Yarnable sock every month. My Spells and Things sock every month. And a Lolodidit Hippo sock every month, because I have the Lolodidit scrappy blanket to add those scraps to. I have finished 0 pairs of the Hippo socks, I believe, and I have finished 1 pair of the Yarnable socks. So I got way behind. I have finished 3 pairs of the Spells and Things now. The Spells and Things socks. But I'm still behind. So being housed in my Barley Pearls bag. A little library bag, which I love. I have, now this colorway is from December 2021. Because what I do with the Yarnable ones is I have a bin of Yarnable yarn, so I just randomly pull, excuse me, randomly pull a skein out. I keep them in their little bags, and I write like the month and year, but I just keep them in their little bags and randomly pull a bag. So here is what I have on that sock. I'm on the heel flap. And this colorway, I pulled the tag out and then I put it back in. This tag colorway is Grape Crush. Oops. There we go. Grape Crush. Hypnotic Yarn, Yarnable. And I don't know if Yarnable is open right now or not, honestly, for new subscribers. But if they're not, you can go to Yarnable and put your name on the wait list. But yeah. Loving it. I just need to get cracking on them. And I don't know if those socks are going to be for me or somebody else. I'll decide once I hit the foot. All right. July. Oh goodness, I can't remember what date we came out with it. 6th, I believe. I did a collaboration with the Knitted Soiree, and we did a Christmas in July collaboration. So here is the lovely bag that she made. Adorable. I love it. And here is the yarn that I came up with to match the bag. So this is my Christmas in July sock set. I'm doing the cuff and then the toe in the mint colorway that I paired it the main skein with. So yeah. I'm on the foot of this one. So I'm excited for those. I don't have any more of that in my shop either, and I've taken the pre-order down. I did I just tucked down the second round of pre-orders for Christmas in July. However, I am going to be dyeing up more, and I will have it listed again in my Etsy shop. So if you didn't get it when it came out and you didn't get it on either round of the pre-orders. Don't worry about it. I am gonna have ready to ship up in the shop. Not exactly sure when, but I'll talk about it whenever I do shop talk here in a little bit. So yeah. And the last thing I'm going to show you is not a sock. I have been dyeing up several new colorways, and so I'm going to show you 2 of the new colorways that I've dyed up. And I am making a Pure Joy shawl. It's by Joji Locatelli and Kevin and Ray from Needles at the Ready, Joji, and a yarn company. And I'm so sorry, I don't know what yarn company it is. Are all doing a knit along, make along. I think it's a knit along because I don't know if Joji has any crochet patterns. But anyway, you pick a Joji pattern and you knit it, and you can be entered to win prizes from Kevin and Ray. I honestly don't know if Joji's giving away any prizes or if the yarn company is, because I cannot remember squat. And I am just doing mine and tagging Joji and tagging Needles at the Ready. But anyway, so the yarn that I'm using are my hand dyed, and the first one is Winter Forest, and it has speckles of 2 different greens and 2 different browns. And I'm using a green colorway, which I have named after a friend named Meg. So this is Meg. And if you're wondering what I have around these, it's little floral things. A lady that goes to 2 of my knitting groups brings those in, and it keeps our yarn nice and neat. All right. So I have just started the 3rd wedge of this, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of still on the fence on whether or not I should have reversed these 2 and done Meg, which I'm doing for the in-between colors and the end color, and the Winter Forest. Still on the fence whether or not I should flip those around and whether I like this or not. But I have enough green lovers in my life that I think I'm going to go and make a second Pure Joy and flip the colors around, and then I can give these as gifts. But yeah, Pure Joy. I'm on the 3rd wedge. I love this. This is my 2nd Pure Joy I've ever made. Needle stoppers. I got these at Susan's Yarn Stash. I believe, it's pretty certain. Oh my, I can't find. Oh, stitch stoppers from foxandpines.com. Pretty certain I got them from Susan's. And that is also being housed in a Knitted Joy project bag, one of her large bags. I think that's her large bag. Pretty sure. Okay, and that is all of my whips. Let's see. My forgot what I was gonna say. My future projects. So future projects kind of goes into my things I've been dyeing, like shop news. I've decided that I'm going to start dyeing a Outlander series. Not collaboration. Series. I guess series of yarn that will be based on Outlander. I love Outlander. I started reading the books. I'm way behind in my reading. I'm still on book 1. Yeah, started reading it. I don't even know how many years ago. Many years ago. Anyway, but I've been watching the Outlander series and gotten several ideas. So I have 2 of the Outlander colorways already dyed up. I'm not sharing those today. I have cast on a pair of socks in one of them. The second one is currently drying, and well, it's dry, and I'm gonna cake that up and cast on a pair of socks in that. So I will share those on my next podcast. And while I'm already talking about shop news, I'm getting ready to start dyeing my fall colorways and Halloween. Someone sent me a message and asked me if I was going to have my trick or treat Halloween yarn out. Yes, I am. I'm getting ready to start dyeing that up. And I have an idea for a new Halloween color, so I'm going to try to get that done. The best way to find out what I have in my shop, what's new, all of that kind of stuff, is to follow me on Instagram, because I post it there more often than I do in my Facebook group. Kind of forget about my Facebook group, and I'm sorry. But I do post a lot on Instagram, especially new colorways and stuff. So if you want to know what is currently in my shop, check out the shop. And if you don't see something, send me a message, whether it's on, Etsy or Instagram, and I will either dye it up for you or let you know whenever it's coming to the shop. But anyway, so that's shop news, new Outlander stuff. Halloween stuff's coming, fall stuff's coming, and Christmas stuff is coming. I didn't mention that, but Christmas stuff is coming. And new bags will be coming. I have lots of fabric, but I have Halloween, fall, Christmas. Yeah, all that stuff will be coming. I'm one person, so give me a little bit of time. I can only do so much. And to add to the fun, one of my daughters dislocated her knee. So that was a trip to orthopedics, and she's having to wear a brace, and we go back 3 weeks, I think. 2 weeks. 2 weeks, sorry, in 2 weeks. She'll go back to orthopedics and see how much longer she's got to wear the brace, and see if they want to do another x-ray and all that good stuff on her. They could not do an MRI on her knee because her leg was still super swollen, even though it was 4 days after she dislocated it. She had a lot of fluid and stuff on her kneecap and stuff too. Anyway, she's doing physical therapy. She just started that yesterday, and we've got to do that for at least 4 weeks. So yeah, I've got a lot going on right now. I've got a trunk show coming up pretty soon, which right now I'm totally not prepared for. But yeah, it'll get done. So bear with me. Give me a little bit of time. And so now I'm going to move on to what I've gotten in the mail, what I bought, all that good stuff. I'm going to start with my new sock blockers. Please don't ask me the name of this company because I will link it below, but they're out of Poland, so yeah. But here's one pair that I got, and she personalized it. You can get it personalized, so she personalized it. These are my little bee ones, and then I showed the other ones when I showed my fancy flyer socks, but let me take one of these off so you can see what they look like. Dandelions. And dandelion petals. All right, set those aside. I will link her shop and everything down below. And then I'm gonna start with this little nugget that I got from Lock and Lou. So I got her strawberry gnome as well. Oh, I'm gonna have to take these out, aren't I? You'd think I'd learn by now. Okay, here we go. Strawberry gnome. All right. And I got, oh, I don't think I have to take that out. I got a s'mores charm. And that's, and then the watermelon. So I got those. I got my Yarnable. It came with this little pouch. The yarn, which I'll show in just a second. I forget, honestly, what all this came with. These little bags, which I think these are gonna be a new thing because I've gotten these last couple months. Some little clean screen wipes. And some little stitch markers that are shaped like stars. This is July's, which I figure I'm safe to show because we're at the end of July, and I know mine usually gets here like the very beginning of the month, or sometimes even the last day of the month that we're in currently. But this is the colorway, which I'm sure you've seen, and it's called Sweet Liberty. Let's see. I got my row 1 minis. I've taken everything out of the bags except for my row 1 minis because I'm sorry, I'm not taking all these out. And these are from Candy Shop Yarns, which I've never gotten any of her yarn before, but I have like followed her podcast. So yeah, I'm not gonna put those back in there just to save you guys' ears. Let's see. My Freckled, okay, excuse me. Let's just do it this way. I have misplaced my Hippo for birthstones. I have no clue where it is. It'll show up, hopefully. Hopefully it's not like the skinny yarn that I bought from Molly Klein from Sweet Tea that I got for Christmas, and I was going to open it on Christmas, and I kid you not, the entire bag has disappeared, and I've never seen that yarn. Yeah, not happy. Anyway, so I don't know where my Hippo yarn is, but I did get, Lauren posted some yarn called Hippo 2018, and it was like a prize yarn for a knit along thing that she was doing, and I think only one person actually got it, and so she decided to put it up for sale, so I grabbed a skein of it. So this is Hippo 2018. That's gonna make some lovely socks and a lovely addition to my blanket. And for the Twin Stitches Designs Patreon group, one of the dyers this month was Pretty Twisted Yarn, which I think I have gotten a skein of her yarn before through the Crazy Sock Lady K's shop when she had it open. I think I got one of her skeins of yarn then, but this one is Hot Girl Summer sock set for the Patreon exclusive yarn. Came with Finnies. Super bright. Yeah. So I got that one. Ruby and Roses put out her honeymoon collection, I think is what it was called. Pretty sure. And so I got Beach Party. And I got Sell Away and Material Girl. So I got a sock set. Excited to knit both of those up. Then I got 3 by the Sea Coral Reef. This is gonna make some fun socks. I don't know if she still has this in her shop. I know Ruby and Roses still has theirs. I don't know if Lauren has any of hers. You can only get the Patreon set from being a Patreon. So if you are a Patreon, you need to go check that out because we're almost at the end of July. And then I got my Freckled Whimsy Yarn of the Month. And this one is called Sunshine and Snow Cones. Super cute. And my Spells and Things, which I love. This is the reason why I'm podcasting today, because I'm going to take this and get it caked up so that I can get it cast on. But my Spells and Things for July is When Cars Fly. It is gorgeous. Love it. All right. A little while back, Lolodidit did a Outlander series, and she is now doing the series again. So the series before was all like tonals. Pretty sure. I think they were all tonals. I did the entire collection, and now she is doing a new one, and this one is going to be Speckles. Maybe Speckles and Variegated? I'm not really sure, but I know for sure Speckles. So I got the first month of that yesterday, day before, Monday. So if you've signed up for the new Outlander club and you have not gotten yours yet, look away now. I'm going to show it in 3, 2, 1. Voila. Gorgeous. And this one is called Sing Me a Song. So pretty. Okay, it's put away. You can look again. That's it. That's all I got. So, and the missing hippo yarn. That's okay. I don't think I have anything else. I've given you the shop news, what I'm making, what I plan to make. I don't think I have any other news to share. I know a lot of podcasters do like reading and watching. Thought about doing that. I'm currently reading The Judges List by John Grisham, which is the second book in the series. And I am listening to, whenever I'm sewing bags and stuff, or skating up yarn, I'm listening to Harry Potter, I forget which one, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, maybe? I think that's right. And watching, I'm watching Outlander as they come out. I just finished watching, oh my goodness, excuse me. I just finished watching Brothers and Sisters, because I had started that a while back and realized I never finished watching it. So I went back through and I've watched all 5 seasons and finished that yesterday. I am watching The Bachelorette. Sorta, kinda, just kind of put it on as background noise. But that's pretty much it. And I watch, different podcasts, but I watch so many podcasts. I'm not going to get into it because I watch a lot of podcasters. But I will mention Amber from the Yarn Hoarder has started a Patreon group. I think she has it set up to where you pay $1 or $2. You can pick per episode that she puts up, and she puts up like an episode once a month. And half of the money that she makes, she has picked a different charity, and she is donating half of the money that she makes to that charity. June's was a animal shelter where she got one of her dogs. July is also a shelter where her sister got one of her pets. I want to say a cat. I can't remember for sure, but I was super excited about that because I love Amber and I love the Yarn Hoarder, and it made me so sad that people were jerks and it caused her to take down all of her past videos, which I had watched every single one of them off of YouTube. So that made me really sad, but I'm really glad that she's doing this, and thankfully, because it's Patreon, she should not get any of the trolls out there that want to be jerks. So anyway, so I wanted to mention that. So if you used to watch Amber of the Yarn Hoarder podcast, she does have a Patreon group, and if you loved her before, or whatever and you've been missing her, go sign up. Totally worth it. Yeah, so I'm super happy about that. But so that's the one podcaster I will mention, just because, I mean, she's back and that's new and that kind of thing. But anyway, all right, guys. Well, I have yarn to dye, yarn to ship out today, and stuff to cake up and cast on. So I'm going to let you go. But it was great seeing you guys, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day and keep on knitting. Bye, guys.